1947, the city of Venice. At the beginning of the story, we see a famous detective named Hercule, who has given up his detective work. During his career, he solved many complex cases. He once gained fame by solving various complex cases, but has faced so much violence that his faith in mankind is lost. His experiences left him deeply disillusioned with mankind. He begins to believe that the most dangerous thing in the world is man himself. This belief became so firmly rooted in his mind that now when people come to him for help, he turns them away. According to his belief, violence and crime are only driven by human greed, envy, and hatred. Hercule's only companion during these monotonous days was his bodyguard, who was formerly a police officer. This bodyguard stays with Hercule and brings fruits or snacks for Hercule. One morning, his bodyguard brings an apple and informs that someone has come to meet him. Seeing the apple, Hercule can guess that she is none other than an old friend of his. She is a famous writer. Halloween parties and seances. This writer was an old acquaintance of Hercule, and they had a deep friendship. The author is invited to a Halloween party, where a female psychic will perform a seance. A seance is a process in which it is claimed that communication between the spirits of the dead and the living is possible. But his friend is not at all convinced about these things, and Hercule is also not interested in these strange things. But his friend wants Hercule to go there and expose the psychic woman's deception. He wants everyone to understand that seance is a sham, and there is only trickery behind it. Hercule agreed to his friend's proposal. The Halloween party was hosted by a retired opera singer. Lady Singer invited many guests, including several children, to her large home. An ancient story is told that this house was once a shelter for many orphan children, but these children and their doctors died due to plague. Many believe their spirits still haunt this house. Joining the party, Hercule realizes that the atmosphere in the house is strange and mysterious. The writer tells him that Alicia, the only daughter of the owner of this house, an opera singer, died a year ago after falling from the roof. After Alicia's death, strange things started happening in the house. The people in the house begin to believe that it was the spirits who threw Alicia off the roof. Alicia's mother occasionally hears strange noises and begins to suspect that her daughter's death is not normal. Hercule's mind does not believe in these ghostly events. He strongly believes that there is a real reason behind every mystery. So he talks to the opera singer and tries to get details from him. The opera singer said that sometimes she hears strange voices and often remembers her daughter. He believes that his daughter's death was no accident. He wants to know the secret of his daughter's death. During this discussion, the psychic lady appeared in the house with her assistant and said that she felt the presence of strange forces in the house. He announces that he wants to communicate with Alicia's spirit and uncover the cause of her death. Hercule is very cautious during this period. He knows that a well-planned drama is working behind every move of the psychic woman. Hercule said, "There is no such thing as a soul. Human greed is a greater force than God or supernatural forces." Hercules, while talking, suddenly a huge chandelier falls down from above. Everyone panics, but Hercule doesn't. Instead, he patiently went upstairs to find the cause of the falling chandelier. A home caretaker goes with him. After talking to Hercule's caretaker, he found out that Alicia had a boyfriend named Maxine. After Maxine breaks up with Alicia, the ghosts of the house start to haunt her. She hears strange sounds, sees Ada, and Ada kills her. Hercule sees a doctor there. Barry's caretaker says that after Maxine broke up with Alessia's mental condition started to deteriorate. This doctor treated her. Hercule notices that the chandelier rope has somehow been cut, and it's not just an accident. There's a deliberate reason behind this. Ari begins the first seance with the medium psychic lady. She tries to contact Alicia's spirit. Many of the people present become interested, as everyone wants to see if something supernatural is really going to happen. Alessia's ex-boyfriend appears there. He says that someone has sent him an invitation card to come here. Everyone gathers for the seance. A little boy, the doctor's son, dares to say, "I'm not afraid. I want to talk to Alicia's spirit." During the seance, a typewriter suddenly started typing Y by itself. Everyone present was shocked and excitement spread. The next moment, was typed out of the typewriter, much to the astonishment of all present. Psychic Lady claims that Alicia's spirit is contacting them, but Harkle doesn't believe in it at all. He calmly observes the situation and quickly realizes that it is a well-planned hoax. He discovers that one of the Psychic Lady's assistants is hiding in the chimney. He was controlling the typewriter with a magnetic remote control. Harkle shows everyone this trick and exposes the fake play of the Psychic Lady. The people present are somewhat reassured. But the Psychic Lady suddenly begins to present herself more strangely, unraveling of secrets. Things get even more complicated after the Psychic Lady's deception is exposed. Suddenly the doors open one by one, filling the air with a strange chill. "I have been killed. My death was not an accident," began the Psychic Lady Alicia's voice. Then M is typed on the typewriter, which again panics everyone in the house. Harkle began to suspect that there was a deeper conspiracy behind the whole house. He thinks that there might be some truth in the Psychic Lady's words. After everyone leaves, Harkle tells the Psychic Lady to stop the drama. "Nothing happened to you." The woman says that there are many secrets hidden this time. "If you want to know the secrets, wear my coat and mask and look around this house." Harkle started riding around the house as he said. Then he saw some apples in front of him which were in the water. When he goes to observe them, someone from behind holds his face in the water. His bodyguard saves him when he is about to die. Hercule reveals that the Psychic Lady tried to kill him. Suddenly, they hear the sound of screams. Everyone comes there and sees that someone has killed the Psychic Lady by throwing it down from above. Everyone thinks that it is the work of Ada. Hercule still can't calm himself. The opera singer sees Hercule's mental state. Let him drink tea with honey. He got emotional and started saying that I and my daughter used to grow flowers in the home garden. This honey has been collected from there. Harkle immediately took control of the situation. He gathers everyone in the house and says, "The murder that happened in this house is the result of someone's plan." Unrest spread among all. Tears came to the opera singer's eyes. He cried, "My daughter, Alicia. She was killed? I knew it." Then Hercule heard the sound of water and went to the washroom. There he sees Alicia's Ada behind him in the mirror, but when he turns back, he sees no one behind him. He washes his hands and comes out. After that, Hercule hears some strange words. When he asks everyone, no one except the little child could hear these words. After that, a phone call came suddenly. When Harkle picked up the phone, strange noises started coming from above. Everyone kept saying that this is the sound of those gods. When Hercules saw a girl running away, he followed her. The girl was leaning against the wall. Hercules was going to talk to her when his friend the Nobelus came. He asks Heracles, "Who are you talking to?" When Heracles returns to Pison to see the girl, there is no one there. At one point in the search, Harkle found an old door on the ground floor of the house, which had been locked for a long time. Opening this door, he went inside and found some old documents there. Where he finds Alicia suffering from mental problems, Ja leads her to death. The discussion between the house members continues, and Harkle begins to ask questions. Do you know how Alicia was feeling the last few days? Did she tell anyone? Everyone keeps giving different kinds of information. Hercule is convinced that Alicia's death was not an accident. After hearing this, Alicia's ex-boyfriend said if Alicia was treated properly, Alicia would be alive today. Alicia's mother never accepted our relationship. No soul killed Alicia. She had mental problems. In fact, she could never accept our separation. Alicia loved her mother so much that she accepted her mother's words. Then Harkle finds on his invitation card that the word apple is hidden in it. Harkle realizes that the invitation card given to him is none other than Harkle's friend who brought him here. Harkle goes to his friend and realizes that his friend, bodyguard, and the dead Psychic Lady have all staged this drama. Harkle's bodyguard was investigating Alicia's case when he hired that Psychic Lady, because the Psychic Lady knew many secrets of this house. So he was killed. Harkle asked his friend, "Why did you kill the Psychic Lady?" Ryder says, "Why will I kill him?" After that, Hercule comes to know that the doctor is dead. Atera has killed the doctor as an opera singer. Hercule realizes that there is someone else behind all these miracles. Hercule then goes to Alicia's room, where he is surprised to see some of Alicia's childhood photos. The girl he saw on the wall was Alicia's Ada. Hercules finds Maxim and torn photo in Alicier's house, after which Hercules calls everyone and shows Alicia Maxim and torn photo and says Amicia was killed. And that's what killed the doctor and the psychic lady. Alicia's murder was done by none other than her mother, an opera singer, as Hercule. It was the opera singer who got angry and said, "Why would I beat my daughter?" Hercules addresses everyone. Alicia and her mother used to cultivate a special flower in the ginger garden that contains a kind of drug, and he used to collect the honey of that flower, which contains both drug and dose. He used to mix that honey in a small amount in his daughter's tea and feed her, due to which Alicier's mental condition starts to deteriorate. Alicia hears strange sounds, and this is why Hercules hears these words. In fact, on the night Alicier dies, the housekeeper forgets that Alicier wants to give a lot of honey. Alicia dies due to drug overdose. When the opera singer finds out about this, he throws Alicia off the roof by hitting her with various blows to save herself and make everyone believe that there is Ada in this house. He also tells everyone ghost stories so that no one doubts him. But no one knew about this incident. He was blackmailing the opera singer for 1 year. He suspects the doctor. He thought the doctor, along with others, blackmailed him. And during the seance, when the psychic lady tells everyone that Alicia has been killed, then the opera singer thinks that this psychic lady is a match for the doctor. So he attacked Hercules while killing the psychic lady because Hercules was dressed as the psychic lady. When the opera singer realizes that she is not the psychic lady, he goes to the psychic lady's room and kills her. And Doctor, who is forced to kill himself by fearing his son, as the opera singer and all the stories unfold, he runs upstairs and Hercules takes his pike. And just then we see the shadow of the opera singer, followed by her daughter Alicea. Ada pulls the opera singer from the roof and throws her down into the water. And there the opera singer died. The next day we see the doctor and Seal. He says it's all my fault. Hercules says, "I know he is the opera singer to blackmail you." The boy says from the post-mortem report, "I have come to know that the cause of Alicia's death was drug overdose. And I also found out that it was done by her mother, an opera singer. And for that I started blackmailing him, because I needed money for my father's treatment, as his mental condition was not good." But how did Apnin know? Hercule says that you had the best page in the book Porcel, and you used that page to write the blackmail letter. All this is possible for you. You are a brave cell, but you will not do this again. Then he said goodbye to everyone. Hercule's friend asked Hercule, "Have you seen that person? Now what do you have to say about this soul?" Hercules said it could be the tea and the reaction to which the honey was mixed. This case taught me a lot. And then Hercules returned to his house and went back to his work as before.